Hi everybody and welcome back. I'm Duran and today we're doing a new product review. So as I mentioned in the last video, right now we're going to stick with the theme of people who travel, staying in hotels, and actually Airbnbs would be another good option for these items. The video I did the other day for the locks would be great for an Airbnb because then you can ensure yourself your security as far as with the host. So today's video, we're going to be looking at mini hidden cams. Cameras you can set up in your hotel room or your Airbnb room to make sure that no one's coming in, messing with your stuff, taking your stuff, or if someone does break in while you're there, at least it's recorded and you have evidence, proof of who it was and what happened. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I've got 3 cameras today, 2 no names from China, I assume, and then a Blink Mini from Amazon. Yeah, let's just go ahead and start unboxing these and checking them out. My daughter actually helped me pick these out. This one was actually one that my daughter liked the most because it looks like a regular plug. So let's see. Okay, we're going to need the manual to know how to set it up on the phone. Comes with a, what's that? A micro SD USB 2 reader, so you can plug it into your computer. I wish it had USB-C, but hey, can't get everything. And here's the unit. So this one, you just plug it in. It gets the power directly from the wall. You aim it in the direction you want to record. Let's see. Yep, there it is. There's a camera right there. And yep, I see the sensor right there. So it has motion sensor on that one as well. I remember that from the ad. You got a power button right on the side. It's small. And here's something opens up. Oh, okay. So what's that? Has a reset button. Looks like a Wi-Fi button. Power off for the Wi-Fi. And then the SD card. I know you guys can't see it. I'll bring it up closely in a bit. But an SD card slot. A mini SD card slot. Micro SD card slot, sorry. Okay, so it works on both Wi-Fi and micro SD. Now the thing about this one, and actually the other no name, is they have the micro SD card slot holder. I thought about this after the fact, after I purchased them. This Blink one only connects through Wi-Fi, which might actually become an issue if you're staying in hotels. Now Airbnb, probably not so much, but in hotels they usually have those, you've got to log into their Wi-Fi, then you got to put in your room number and then put in your name. They have that landing page before you get online. These wouldn't be able to connect through those. These would actually connect only if you had access to the Wi-Fi, like username, password. So this might actually not be good at hotels, but it would work at an Airbnb. We're still tested just in case, just to see the quality and whatnot. So anyways, this is we'll call this the plug camera, or the hidden plug camera. Which way? So that's this one. Go ahead and set that off to the side. The next one is just called Wi-Fi camera HD wireless IP camera. Wi-Fi smart net camera. Again, no name. Oh, here. Sorry, there's a sticker on here. Cool Win camera. Cool. C-O-O-L. Win. W-I-N. One word. Camera. All right. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, yeah. Okay. This one, I was actually pretty excited to see this. So there's another manual. We'll need that. USB cable. Hey, micro USB. Why hasn't everyone switched over to USB-C yet? Anyways, there's the plug for it. But what this one is, it's a magnetic one. So it comes with a stand. I can stick that somewhere. But the thing about the sticky is once you put it on, that's it. The thing I like about this one is, I assume, let's see. Yep. There you go. just stick it up anywhere. Now it's a little big, but if you're not looking for it, it might actually work out well. You can put it down low. Wonder what else. Yeah, right there. There you go. Nice little hidden camera, sort of hidden camera. But it would be good in hotel rooms if you have like the refrigerators or, I don't know, any of the countertops are metal. Airbnbs again, this would be a nice one. I do know, because I've had one like this, well, I can't say this one specifically, but I was able to hook up one to a battery pack, an external battery pack, so that I could actually put the battery pack there. It doesn't have to be next to a plug. We'll try that actually with this, see if it works. But again, it has a micro USB or mini SD, micro SD card slot. Has the USB, mini USB plug. Has different modes. I don't know what the modes are about. We'll look at that when we get to it. And an on-off power button. I don't know if this one actually had a sensor. Let's see. It has night vision. They're all supposed to have night vision, so we'll test that out. It has an alarm notification, video formats, okay, Wi-Fi, local storage. Oh, there it is, motion detector. So there is a motion detector in there, supposedly. We'll test that out as well. Alrighty. Good things, good things. And last but not least is the Amazon Link Mini, the only brand name one I got here. There we go. Nice packaging. Unlike the other ones, they're pretty much just thrown in. Okay. Is this magnetic? Okay, no. Has a metal plate on the bottom. I thought it was a magnet. Anyways. Again, micro USB, not USB-C. Okay. Plug right in. There it goes. That was weird. Had to put it in at an angle. Anyways, really long USB cable. Oh! There is a brick. Yay. Got plenty of bricks, but what the hell. Looks like it has a speaker on it. It does have motion sensor. Okay, two-way audio, motion sensor, day, night, HD video. I'm assuming that this is going to give us the best video quality out of the three. Who knows? We'll find out. I mean, the last video, I thought Master Lock would be the best, but it turned out it was the no-names that actually were the best. I do see the IR on here. I do see the microphone and the motion sensor on here. So we'll go ahead and set this up, test it out. Now, it's right now daytime. We got about 2 more hours until nightfall. Once it's nightfall, we'll actually test these out so we can test with all the lights on, with all the lights off, see the video quality, and yeah, we'll go from there. So let me set these up. I'll get setting them up, and I'll come back to you guys as soon as I'm done. See ya. So what I've decided to do is set up the cameras right now. I'm going to show you how and where I'm going to set them up. And then, like I said, we'll come back after nightfall and we'll do some recording, both with the lights on, lights off, test out the motion sensors, again, lights on, lights off, and also test out the microphones, the audio. So the way I'm going to set these up is I'm going to face them towards me, basically, towards the kitchen area here, so that I can walk by and see how the sensors work. I might try to do it down the hallway also, because it's a little bit longer, and we'll see. Hey guys, future me here. I just want to let you know we never wound up doing it down the hallway, only because the video was already getting long. We ran into a lot of issues, as you'll see in a bit. But in the future, if I do some more camera videos, I might add that in at some point and see the motion sensors, how good they are as far as distance goes. Anyways, let's get back into the video. See if the sensors will actually pick up that far away. But for now, we'll worry about the kitchen. So I grabbed an extension cord. I don't have any really exposed outlets that are easily accessible for this test. So I'm just going to use the extension cord. Something you might consider if you're using this kind. And I'll just basically put it like this. Because the camera's on this side. So it should be able to pick me up if I'm walking by. I mean, I'm kind of hard to miss. And for the magnetic one, that little one that I like, I grabbed my power bank and we'll just plug it in, put it down, and again, same direction, just record in this area. Again, it should pick me up as I'm walking through. For the blink, I mean, it's got a long USB cable. So I'll just set up the blink up here, basically same direction again, and I'll plug this one in, probably into this one, the same extension cord. And what we'll do is I'll record on all three of them. We'll see how well they record, like I said before, the quality and whatnot. And yeah, let's see how it works. Maybe you guys would want one of these or something similar to them. Keep yourself safe while you're on the road, traveling around and whatnot. All right, so I'm going to get to setting them up on my phone so we can record. And I'll come back to you guys in a couple hours, in about 2 hours or so, once the sun goes down. See ya. So it's been just over 4.5 hours since I last recorded. It took that long just to get these cameras up and running. I'll explain more about that in a bit, but I wanted to show you guys this. So this camera, the one that was magnetic, I had to put it all the way over here, and I'll split screen right now what it's seeing, but I had to put it all the way over here just to be able to see a little bit of the kitchen. And I'll talk more about that camera, like I said, in a little bit after we do the testing. As far as the other two cameras, here's this one. You can see me, hey, and there's the blink, hi. Yeah, let me test these out right now with you guys, and we'll see the qualities. So since I lost my tripod to the small camera over there, I just put my phone down on the shelf. But right now I'm going to go ahead and just pop up the different videos that these cameras are recording at and let you have an idea of what kind of quality they're at. Right now it's nighttime, but all the lights in the house are on, and this is how good it would be in just a regular bright room. And now let's see what it would look like in a dark room. Hey Siri, turn all lights off.
1 moment.
Now they're all on night mode, so...
Your lights are taking a while to respond.
That's okay. So they're all on night mode right now. I don't know what kind of quality we're getting. Hopefully not too bad. The blink just turned on, so that was the motion sensor. The other two, it doesn't appear that they actually have motion sensors, so it's just recording as it goes. But yeah, that's how they look at night. I'll move around a bit, see if there's a blur. I'm not going to dance for you or anything, but there you go. Hey Siri, turn all lights on. And we're back.
1 sec.
Thank you. All right.
Your lights are taking a while to respond.
There she goes. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and shut off all the cameras, and I will come back to you with final thoughts. Here we go. Wow. Just over 4.5 hours to set these 3 cameras up. Not what I expected. Now, I have security cameras in my house. I have several inside as well as outside. Welcome to New York. And those cameras only took me about 10 minutes to set up. They connected right to my Apple HomeKit. Maybe I was spoiled from that, but I did not expect this. So let me just quickly go over these, but before I do, let me just say I haven't actually seen the video quality. So future me again, really quick, I've seen the video quality, and I mean, it's pretty obvious. The circle one sucks, as we all knew. The night mode didn't even work. The square, or the plug one, this one, you know, it was so choppy, it kept freezing. So did the circle one. The blink one actually was pretty good as far as video quality goes. So I just want to throw that in real quick. All right, let's get back into it. I'm just going to leave that for earlier where I popped it up for you. And you could see the video quality with a light and with night vision. I did have my iPad and one of my phones here playing the video, but I was recording for you guys, so I didn't actually look at it at the time. So you'll have to take a look and see if the quality was good for you. As far as the devices themselves go, though, now I'll start with the Blink. The Blink, there was a little bit of an issue connecting it to the internet, to my Wi-Fi, but once I did, it was not a problem at all. Now, again, if you plan on going to a hotel, I don't think this is going to work for you. This will probably work if you do Airbnb or, of course, in your home at all. The reason being is you have to be able to put in the username and password for the Wi-Fi. And again, like I spoke about earlier, a lot of these new hotels, they have some sort of page that they put you to a portal, and then you log in through the portal. This will not do it. Actually, none of them will do that. So for the most part, if it doesn't have an SD or micro SD card, don't plan on it working in a hotel. So the video quality, again, you'll have to tell me, or I'll look at it later. But as far as setting it up, once I got the Wi-Fi fixed, it was not a problem. The app has a lot more functions than the others, which I would expect as a brand name versus no names. The ratios were good. It had the night vision, I noticed right away worked. These ones, I didn't notice the night vision. I couldn't find a setting for them. So either they worked or they didn't work. As far as the motion detector, there was no settings again for those two. This one had it, and as soon as I walked in this room, the light went on. So I knew it was actually working. There was a mode or a function to turn that light off, but I wanted to know it was recording. So yeah, that's this one. I would recommend it. I mean, again, I have to look at the video quality, but just as far as setup goes, it was pretty good. All right, let's talk about the one my daughter liked, this plug one. Setting it up took about an hour. The instructions were okay. They weren't bad. It was just a matter of going into the device's Wi-Fi, back to my Wi-Fi, back to the device's system, to put in the username and password for the Wi-Fi. It works only on the 2.4 gigahertz, not the 5G. So you're not going to be able to use like a phone or something as a hotspot. And if you have Wi-Fi with 5G, you're not going to be able to use it, only with the 2.4 gigahertz. The nice thing about this one is the SD card inside. It records to it. I believe it worked. I'll be able to know when I go to pull it out and show you guys the video. The light, there is a light indicator that comes on when it's on. So if someone's walking by, they're going to see that this has some sort of weird light coming out of it, little like red light. That will give it away that it's not just a regular plug. But honestly, in general, if you just plug it in, people aren't usually going to look at something like this if it's just in the wall and a low socket. The field of view, when I was testing it, seemed to be okay. Again, we'll see when we actually look at the video. I put it in the same place as the Blink. I did notice it was zoomed in a little bit more. It had less of a view of field than the Blink. But all in all, it wasn't that bad. There was an issue where it was disconnecting at first, which is why it took so long for me to set up. I had to do a reset twice, but after that it was okay. It actually had decent reviews on Amazon. And my review is going to be coming on that. Now for the piece of crap. This The one I was actually liking because of the whole magnet thing. So it turns out there's actually, I guess, a battery inside. So you can charge it. You don't need the cable. I can actually just put it up here. And right now it could record. But, my God. It was about 3 hours just to get this thing to work. It just did not want to connect. I tried it on 2 phones, the iPad. I tried it on an Android I have. It just did not want to connect. Now, here's the thing with this one. Something I didn't realize. The Amazon page, it's one of those scam pages. So what some people will do is to try to get a higher rating on a product, they'll sell a certain item, then they'll take off the content of that item and put on another item. And the only way to actually know they did this is you look down at the comments. Now, I looked at the star rating, which was a 4.6, which seemed decent. I didn't actually look at all the comments, but most of the comments were about a item for guns, which obviously this is not for. When I actually wound up going back and trying to figure out what the heck is going on with this, it turned out that every review that had this camera had a 1 star. I think there was one that had a 2 star, but majority of them were just 1 stars. A lot of them were about the zoom, which you guys saw. I had to put the tripod all the way back there just to get a small area here. Another one was the video quality and people talking about the setup. Now, the setup was horrible. The instructions, I lived in China for nearly 3 decades, and I couldn't understand it. It was Chinglish, what they call Chinglish, Chinese English. It was horrible. It made no sense at all. It was telling you to connect this to a hotspot. What it was actually trying to refer to was Wi-Fi. I couldn't figure out if it was Bluetooth. Then the Wi-Fi signal wouldn't work. I reset this at least 2 or 3 dozen times. And what's worse is the micro SD card slot. I put one in there, and it slid in. I don't know. Here. Put it up to the mic. Not sure if you can hear it. That's my micro SD card. It's stuck inside. I'm going to have to pop this thing open to get it out. Wow. This, if my micro SD card wasn't in here right now, I would smash it to pieces. It was such a pain. And the only reason I did it is so that I could test it for you guys. So I hope you appreciate that. Anyways, at the end of the day, out of these 3, I would actually recommend the ones I have in my house more. But the Blink, if you guys are going to go to like Airbnb or just use it for your own house, the Blink seems to work great. I have personal reservations about using Google-only devices or Amazon devices, but it really worked well. And the testing video that I saw was pretty good. This one I like, especially if you go to hotels or Airbnb or even at your home, because you put that micro SD card in here and record, it works. I mean, you won't be able to get that live signal if someone's in your room, but you can check it when you get back. It's pretty cool. Now, if you are in an Airbnb, you should be able to connect the Wi-Fi and have no problem. As for this, it's not even good enough as a, well, I guess I can use it as a magnet. There you go. It's my new refrigerator magnet. So, that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the pain that it made me suffer through. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Follow me for more videos. I'm going to be doing more reviews. And of course, leave a comment down below. Of course, I'm going to get some of those people that make out little nasty comments. I don't care. Say what you want. It doesn't bother me. But feel free to leave a comment. Let me know, is there another camera that you'd prefer? Is there a different camera that you'd want me to test? I might actually try to look at some of those like micro spy cameras and stuff, see how they work. I'll take a look at those in a future date. And yeah, until next time, stay happy. You know, you're loved. Be well.